Thank you very much. Good morning and welcome to RFID Journal Awards Best New Product Finals presentations. We have 5 finalists in this category, and we heard from 3 of them yesterday. This morning, we'll hear from 2 more finalists. Our first is AsReader Teijin Frontier. Our speakers are Paul Whitney, COO and VP of AsReader, and Yuki Kuwabara, Technical Project Coordinator, Teijin Frontier. Please join me in welcoming them to the stage.
Okay. はい、それでは皆さん、今から我々のプレゼンテーションを始めたいと思います。皆さん、こんにちは。桑原祐希と申します。今日はこのようなステージに立てて大変嬉しく思っております。
はい、皆さん、おはようございます。アズリーダーのフィットリポールと申します。よろしくお願いいたします。では、これからアズリーダーとテイジンフロンティアのレコハンドについて。
Excuse me.
Yeah.
It's better to English.
English?
Yeah, English.
Okay. All right, so
Sorry.
we're both here from Japan, but we're going to do today's presentation in English for you. So let's begin with who we are. So I'm Paul Whitney of AsReader. AsReader is a designer and manufacturer of RFID and IoT products. This is an example. So we do everything from short range to long range. We began in Japan about 18 years ago, went public on the Tokyo Stock Exchange 2 years ago, and have been in the US market for 9 years. Teijin Frontier has been in the industry for over, excuse me, we're going to get the slide going, there we are, for over 100 years. So they're a very well-established textile manufacturer in Japan. They make very high quality, very technical materials. And they have also designed certain kinds of textiles that control radio waves. So, what is RecoHand? Why is it nominated for the Best Product of the Year for RFID Journal Live? For decades, we've been telling everybody that UHF RFID, RAIN RFID, is great for counting a lot of things quickly, even from a distance. But then when it comes to just reading one tag at a time, if we're being honest, it's not the best technology for that. All wearable RFID readers until now read everything in the area around the RFID reader. If you went to grab one item, there was no guarantee that you didn't accidentally read the tag of the item right next to it, especially the smaller the item. Imagine jewelry, for example. The tags get too close together. With RecoHand, the reading area is actually just 2 centimeters. So it's nearly impossible to grab the wrong tag. When you reach for a tag, you can't get the one next to it if you're actually touching it one at a time. So that's what's different about this. Until now, we're reading a lot of tags at once. This allows you to just read one at a time. So, what is the RecoHand? Looks like this. It's quite comfortable to wear. It's very lightweight. Teijin, of course, being a textile manufacturer, has made it out of the same material as golfing gloves, so it feels great to wear it. It's a very small brain in here. It's literally just that size. This slips in, and the reading area, as you can see in the slide, is just this part on your index finger. So again, to read a tag, you simply reach out, touch it, and you're off to go. So we're going to show a little video from headquarters in Japan. This is showing the glove reading tags that are on pieces of paper, something that oftentimes with a regular RFID reader, you're going to read through, read several at once. This is reading just one by one.
Hi.
So you see how he can actually read the tags as he's grabbing the boxes? Until now, it was kind of a 2-part process, right? You grab the box, you read it, Now you can just grab the box and you're reading it as you set it down. This is showing as he goes across those tags, notice when he stops, it's not reading the tags next to it. It's only reading the ones he's touching. And this is showing one fell swoop. You grab the box, you put it on the shelf, and you simply run your hand across the tag on the box and the tag on the shelf. Of course, if you miss the shelf, you get an alert, you go back and get that shelf. So one movement instead of doing it, stepping back, and scanning. So Yuki's going to walk you through the technology a bit here.
Yeah. The company I work for is Teijin Frontier, is manufacturing a brand new specialized garments, textile, and fabrics. And we have invented this brand new specialized material to control radio wave. Next slide. Okay.
Actually, something I wanted to tell you about the material they developed that controls radio waves. He was just telling me that in their conference room, they set it up so that they put this material down on the conference table. If you didn't put your laptop on that material, you could not access the Wi-Fi. So they use that same technology to then control RFID. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah, so many languages described in this slide, so we don't need to all words. Yeah. The most important I want to talk to you is RecoHand is not only new product, but also generating a new market of UHF RFID.
Exactly. So all of us in the RFID industry haven't been able to tap into this part of it so far. We've come close, but a lot of companies still rely on barcode for this last one-to-one step. This puts RFID in a new position for that particular task.
Yeah.
So we have a use case here.
I will share with you a RecoHand use case in Japan. We are using RecoHand for Japanese government logistics center for healthcare and industry and healthcare material and equipment. So we can get to a conclusion that work efficiency is more than double than scanning barcode.
Exactly. So this video is going to show how the Tokyo government was using this. This was for healthcare products, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So they scanned the bin just by running their hand across it. And you can see as they grab the items, they're able to read it. The software's checking. If they get 2 tags in one bag, it'll give them an alert. And then they go back and fix it and keep going like that. So that's all it takes to read the tags and put them in the next box. Tokyo government found it more than doubled their speed. All right.
Yeah.
And then this video is going to show how when you're picking products, barcode often is going to be tripped up by the vinyl on the bag, things like that make it hard to read it. With this, you can simply grab it.
Yeah. Oh, so the simple point I want to tell you, the RecoHand has more efficiency. It enhances 2 times more than current operation in logistics center. Yeah.
All right.
And I want to talk to you why is RecoHand making a brand new market of UHF. Mm-hmm. So traditional handheld reader and gate type antenna is using for inventory management. So in that case of arrivals, shipping, and storage. But I guess you are using barcode label in that case of searching, picking, sorting, and so on, in spite of being attached RFID in barcode. Yeah, it is so inefficiency, I think so. But, okay, yeah. And RecoHand is reduced work and reducing the mistakes, and finally maximize the usage.
All right, we have 2 short videos for you. This is showing that you can use it to do things like grab only potato chips that are not expired. So what it's going to show on the screen is NG for no good or OK if the potato chips are within the best by date. So the NG showing it's expired. So no longer do you have to wonder whether or not your employee is going to take the time to scan that or read the best by date. As you grab it, you're getting feedback. This video is showing how it's reducing that workload. Again, being able to just run your hand quickly over something rather than try to adjust for it makes it one fell swoop, one smooth motion instead of 2. So these are ID numbers that he's scanning there. As you can see, as he grabs the t-shirts, he can just read it as he grabs it.
Yeah. So I have 3 points of RecoHand features. First, touch to scan. You can get IC tag information just touching. And next, we said RecoHand is needle in a haystack, so pinpoint scan. And finally, we can read RFID information while multitasking. For example, hanging and putting and carrying and so on.
Can you show that motion?
Yeah, okay. So for example, barcode scanner, you can, first step, stop here and walk to shelf and focus on barcode and put it. But RecoHand is first step only. So you can get IC tag information while walking and taking. Yeah, it is so simple and more efficiency.
So let me restate that really quick. So even if you had a wearable barcode scanner, you still have a multi-step process here. You go up to grab the item, you grab the item, you set it down, okay, it's hands-free, but now you have to step back and scan it, don't you? With this, the moment you grab the box, you're already scanning the tag as you go, as you let it go. It's one fell swoop. This is truly hands-free, okay?
Yeah. And RecoHand concept is process management because different from inventory management, we can record RF tag information when you're touching RFID. So you can get information and record when what's happening in that time. Yeah.
Exactly. So as I mentioned, this has been in use in Japan for 2 years now. It started mostly in the healthcare industry. They still have a lot of paperwork there. So they'll have shelves full of folders full of papers, and they will actually run their hand along those folders until it beeps at them and let them know this is the paper they're looking for. Everyone in this room knows all the other industries this applies very well to. So, one more time. UHF RFID, for decades, we've been focused on gathering as much information as we could, as quickly as possible, sometimes from as far away as possible, but we would kind of fall short when it came to short range. RecoHand changes that. This is the first product that is actually reading just 2 centimeters and makes this more like a NFC, more like that one-to-one relationship that you could get with barcode that was always a little bit dangerous with UHF rain tags. But this is not retagging anything. This is using all of the tags that we've all been using for decades. It's just a different way of reading it. All right. Thank you all very much. We appreciate your time, and come see us at booth 403 right over there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.